Mother, where is your ancient courage? Oh, you were used to say, extremities was the trier of spirits. That when the sea is calm, all boats alike show mastership in floating.
Now, the red pestilence strike all trades in Rome and occupations perish.
What? I shall be loved when I am lacked. Cominius, droop not. Adieu. Farewell, my wife. I'll do well yet. Menenius, thy tears are saltier than the younger man's, and venomous to thine eyes. Mother, you wot well, my hazards still have been your solace, and believe it not lightly, though I go alone, your son will or exceed the common, or be caught with cautelous baits and practice.
Oh, my first son, whither will you go? Take good Cominius with thee a while.
I'll follow thee a month. Devise with thee where thou might rest, that thou mayest hear of us. Unwinged thee.
Fare ye well. Thou hast years upon me, and art too full of the war's surfeits to rove with one who's yet unbruised. Bring me but out of gate. My sweet wife. My dearest mother. And my friend of noble touch. When I am forth, bid me farewell and smile.
That's as worthily as any ear can hear. Come, let's not weep.
Come.
It's not me.
Why?
They say she's mad.
Oh, you're well met. The horrid plague of the gods requite your love.
Peace, be not so loud.
Nay, if but I could for weeping, you should hear. Oh, but you shall hear some. Will you be gone?
And you shall stay too. I would I had the power to say so to my husband.
Are you mankind?
I fool? Is that shame? No, but this fool was not a man, my father. Hast thou thought ship to banish him that struck more blows for wrong than thou hast spoken words?
Oh, I would he had continued to his country and not unknit himself the noble knot he made.
I would he had.
I would he had. 'Twas you incensed the rabble.
Okay, let's go.
What stay we to be baited with one who wants her wits?
Oh, take my prayers with you. I would the gods had nothing else to do but to confirm my curses. Could I read up but once a day, it would unclog my heart of what lies heavy in it.
You have called him home, and by my troth have cause. You'll sup with me?
Anger is my meat. I'll sup upon myself, and so shall starve with feeding. Come, shall we go?
you. City! 'Tis I that made thy widows. Many an heir of these fair edifices for my wars have I heard groan and drop. Say to you, friend,
And you?
direct me, if it be your will, where great Aufidius lies. Is he in Antium?
He is, and feasts the nobles of the state at his house this night.
Which is his house, beseech you?
This here before you.
Save you, friend. I'll go in. If he slay me, he does fair justice. If he give me way, I'll do his country service.
Why? Why? Why?
What service is here? Oh, I think our fellows are asleep. What would you have, friend? Hey, whence are you? There's no place for you. Pray, get you out.
Away.
Away? Get you away.
Now thou art troublesome.
Oh, are you so brave? Ah, I'll have you talked with anon. Ophidius!
Where's this fellow?
Here, sir! I'd have him beaten like a dog for disturbing the woods within.
Whence comest thou? What wouldst thou? Thy name? Why speaks not? Speak, man. What's thy name?
My name is Caius Marcius, who has done to thee particularly, and to all Volsces, great hurt and mischief. Witness thereto may my surname, Coriolanus, the painful service, the extreme dangers and drops of blood shed for my thankless country are requited but with that surname. A good memory, and witness to the malice and displeasure that thou shouldst bear me. Only that name remains. So use it. For I will fight against my cankered country with the spleen of all the under fiends. But if be so thou darest not this, I also am longer to live most weary, and present my throat to thee, and to thy ancient malice, which not to cut would show thee but a fool, since I have ever followed thee with hate, drawn tons of blood out of thy country's breast, and cannot live but to thy shame, unless it be to do thee service.
Oh, Marcius, Marcius. Each word thou hast spoke hath weeded from my heart a root of ancient envy. Should Jupiter from yon cloud speak divine things and say, "'Tis true," I'd not believe them more than thee, all noble Marcius.
Let me twine mine arms about that body where against mine braided ash 100 times hath broken, scarred the moonless winters. Know thou first,
I love the maid I married, never man saw true breath, but that I see thee here. Thou, noble thing, more dances my rapt heart than when I first my wedded mistress saw bestride my threshold.
thou hast beat me out 12 several times, and I have nightly since dreamt of encounters twixt thyself and me. We have been down together in my sleep. unbuckling helms, fisting each other's throats, and wait, half dead with nothing. Worthy, Marcius, had we no other quarrel else to roam, but that thou art then banished, we would muster all from 12 to 70, and pouring war into the bowels of ungrateful Rome like a bold flood, O barons.
Bless me, gods.
Therefore, most absolute sir, if thou wilt have the leading of thine own vengeance, take the one half of my commission and set down as best thou art experienced, since thou knowest thy country's strength and weakness, thine own ways, whether to knock against the gates of Rome, to rudely visit them in parts remote, to fright them, ere destroy. But come in. Let me commend thee first to those that shall say yea to thy desires, 1,000 welcomes, and more a friend than e'er an enemy. Yet, Marcius, that was much. Your hand. Most welcome.
Hail, sir.
Hail to you both.
Oh, your Coriolanus is not much missed. Where is he? Hear you?
Nay, I heard nothing. His mother and his wife heard nothing from him.
The gods preserve you both.
Oh, good evening, our neighbors.
Ourselves, our wives, and children on our knees are bound to pray for you both.
Live and thrive.
We wish Coriolanus had loved you as we did.
Now the gods keep you.
Very well.
Farewell.
Ah, now this is a happier and more comely time than when these fellows ran about the streets crying confusion.
Caius Marcius was a worthy officer in the war, but insolent, o'ercome with pride, ambitious beyond all thinking, self-loving.
And affecting one's sole throne without assistance.
I think not so.
Were they tribunes? There is a man with whom we have put in prison reports that the Volscis with two several powers have entered into the Roman territories and with the deepest malice of war destroy all that lies before them.
'Tis Aufidius, who hearing of our Marcius' banishment, thrust forth his horns again into the war.
Come, what talk you of
It
Marcius?
cannot be the Volscis dare break with us.
Cannot be. We have record that very well it can, and 3 examples of the like have been within my age.
I know this cannot be.
Not possible.
It is spoke out of many mouths, how probable I do not know, that Marcius, joined Aufidius, leads a power against Rome and vows revenge.
Oh yeah, this is most likely.
Yeah, praised only that the weaker sort might wish good Marcius home
The
again.
very tricked on.
This is unlikely. He and Aufidius can no more atone than violence contrary.
Oh, you have made good work!
What news?
You have helped to ravage your own daughters, to melt the city legs upon your pigs, to see your wives dishonored to your noses.
Pray your news. You have made fair hands, I'm afraid. Pray your news. If Marcius should join the ball.
If he is their god, he leads them like a thing made by some other deity than nature, that shapes man better, and they follow him against us brats. With no less confidence than boys pursuing summer butterflies, or butchers killing flies.
But is it true, sir?
Ah, and you will look pale before you find it other. All the regions do smilingly revolt, and who resists are mocked for valiant ignorance, and perish constant fools. Who can blame them? Your enemies and his find something in him.
We are all undone unless the noble man have mercy.
Oh, and who shall ask it? The tribunes cannot do it for shame. The people deserve such pity of him as the wolf does of the shepherds, and as for his best friends. If we should say, be good to Rome, we charged him even as those should do that did deserve his hate and therein showed like enemies.
'Tis true. I have not the face to say, beseech you, cease. You have made fair hands. You and your crafts. You have crafted fair.
You have brought a trembling upon Rome, such as was never so incapable of help.
Say not we brought it.
How? Was it we? We loved him, but like beasts and cowardly nobles gave way unto your clusters who did hoot him out of the city.
But I fear they'll roar him in again. Tullus Aufidius, the second name of man, obeys his points as if he were his officer. Desperation is all the policy, strength, and defense that Rome can make against them.
And here come the clusters. And is Aufidius with them? You're the ones who made the air unwholesome when you cast your stinking, greasy caps and hooting at Coriolanus' exile. 'Tis no matter. If he were to burn us all into one coal, we have deserved it.
Faith, we hear fearful news.
For my part, when I said banish him, I said 'twas pity.
So did I. And to say the truth, so did very many of us. That we did for the best. And though we willingly consented to his banishment, yet it was against our will.
You are goodly things, you voices.
You have made good work. You and your cry. Shall we to the Capitol?
Oh, aye! What else?
Be not dismayed. Go home. Show no signs of fear.
The gods be good to us. Come, let's home. I ever said we were in the wrong, could we banish him?
So did we all. But come, let's hope.
I do not like this news.
Nor I.
Let's to the Capitol.
Right, let's go.
Do they still fly to the Roman?
I do not know what witchcraft is in him, but they take him as grace for meat, their talk at table and their thanks at end. And you, sir, are eclipsed in this action, even by your very own.
I cannot help it now, unless by using means I lame the foot of our design. He bears himself more proudly, or even to my person, than I thought he would when I first did embrace him.
Yet I wish, I mean, for your particular, that you had not joined in commission with him, but either borne the action of yourself, or else left it to him solely.
I understand thee well, and be thou sure, when he shall come to his account, he knows not what I can urge against him. Although it seems, and so he thinks, and is no less apparent to the vulgar eye, that he bears all things fairly, shows good husbandry for the bull-skin's sake, fights dragon-like, and does achieve as soon as draw his sword. Yet he hath left undone that which shall break his neck or hazard mine, whene'er we come to our account.
Sir, I beseech you, think you he'll carry Rome?
All places yields to him ere he sits down. The senators and patricians love him too. I think he'll be to Rome as is the eagle to the fish, who takes it by sovereignty of nature. First he was a noble servant to them, who could not carry his honors even, whether it was pride, whether defect of judgment, whether nature, but one of these made him feared, so hated, and so banished. One fire drives out one fire. One nail, one nail. Rights by rights do falter. Strengths by strengths do fail. Come, let's away. When, Caius, Rome is thine, thou art poorest of all, then shortly art thou mine.
Nay, if he could to hear Virginia speak, I shall keep it home.
He would not seem to know me.
Do you hear?
Coriolanus he would not answer to. Forbade all names. He was a kind of nothing. Titleless, till he had burned himself a name in the fires of burning Rome.
Why, so you have made good work. A pair of tribunes who have racked for Rome to make coals cheap. A noble memory.
I offered to awaken his regard for his private friends. His answer to me was he cannot stay to pick them in a pile of noisome musty chaff.
And you are the musty chaff. And you are smelt above the moon. We must be burnt for you.
They pray, be patient. But sure, if you would be your country's leader, your good tongue, more than the instant army we can make, might stop our countrymen.
No, I'll not meddle.
Pray you, go in.
You know the very road into his kindness and cannot lose your way.
He will never hear him.
Not?
I tell you, he does sit in gold. His eye red as would burn Rome, and his injury the jailer to his pity. I kneeled before him. 'Twas very faintly he said, "Rise." He dismissed me, thus, with a speechless hand, so that all hope is vain, unless his noble mother and his wife, who, as I hear, mean to solicit him for mercy to his country. Therefore let's hence, and with our fair entreaties haste them on.
We will, before the walls of Rome, tomorrow, set down our host. My partner in this action, you must report to the Volscian lords how plainly I have borne this business.
Only their ends you have respected. Stopped your ears against a general suit of Rome, never admitted in private whisper, no. Not with such friends to cut them sure of.
Fresh embassies and suits, nor from the state, nor private friends hereafter shall I lend ear to.
Nay, we shall go forth. Nay, we shall.
What shout is this? Shall I be tempted to infringe upon my vow when the moment is made? I will not.
My lord, your husband.
These eyes are not the same I wore in Rome.
The sorrow that delivers us thus changed makes you think so.
Like a dull actor now, I have forgot my part and am out, even to the fullest disgrace. Best of my flesh, forgive my tyranny, but for that, do not say forgive our Romans. Now, by the jealous queen of heaven, that kiss I carried from thee here, my true lip hath virgined it e'er since. You gods, I prate, and the most noble mother of the world leave unsaluted. Sink me in the earth. Of thy deep duty, more impression show than that of common sons.
Stand up, blessed. Whilst with no softer cushion than the flint, I kneel before thee, and unproperly show duty all this while is mistaken between the parent and child.
What's this? Your niece to me? It's your corrected son?
You are my warrior.
I beseech you, peace! Or if you'd ask, remember this before. The thing I have forsworn may never be held by you denied. Do not ask me, dismiss my soldiers, or capitulate again with Rome's mechanics. Tell me not wherein I seem unnatural. Desire not to allay my rages and revenges with your colder reason.
Oh, no more, no more. Thou hast said thou wilt not grant us anything. For what have we to ask but that which you deny already? Yet we will ask that if you fail in our request, the blame may hang upon your hardness. Therefore hear us.
Aufidius, and you Volsces, mark, for we'll hear not from Rome in private. Your request.
should we be silent and not speak? Our remnants and stated bodies might bewray what life we have led since thy exile. Think with thyself, how more unfortunate than all living women are we come hither, since that thy sight, which should make our eyes flow with joy, our hearts dance with comforts, constrains them weep and shake with fear and sorrow, making the mother and wife to see the son and the husband tearing his country's bowels out. And to poor we, thine enemies most capital, thou barst us our prayers to the gods, for how can we, alas, how can we for our country pray, whereto we are bound, together with thy victory, whereto we are bound? Or else we must lose our country, our dear nurse, or else thy person, our comfort in the country. We must find an evident calamity, though we had our wish, which side should win. For either thou must, as a foreign recreant, be led with manacles through our streets, or else triumphantly tread on thy country's ruin, and bear the palm for having bravely shed thy wife and children's blood. For myself, son, I purpose not to wait on fortune till these wars determine. If I cannot persuade thee rather to show a noble grace to both parts, than to seek the end of one, thou shalt no sooner march against thy country than to tread, oh, trust to it, thou shalt not, upon thy mother's womb that brought thee in this world.
I have sat too long.
Nay, come not from us thus. If it were so that our request intend to save the Romans, thereby to destroy the Volsces who you serve, you might condemn us as poisonous to your honor. Nay, our suit is that you reconcile them, so that the Volsces may say, this mercy we have shown, the Romans, this we received. And both sides give thee all hail to thee and cry, be blessed for making up this peace. Thou knowst, great son, the end of war is uncertain, but this certain, that if thou conquer Rome, the benefit that there shalt thou thereby reap is such a name as your repetition will be dogged with curses, whose chronicle thus writ, oh, the man was noble, but with his last he wiped it out, destroyed his country, and his name remains to the ensuing age abhorred. Speak to me, son. Thinkest thou honorable for a nobleman still to remember wrongs? Daughter, speak you. He cares not for your tears. There is no man in the world more bound to his mother, yet here he lets me pray like one in the stocks. Thou hast never in thy life shown thy dear mother any courtesy when she, poor head, fond of no second brood, has clucked me to the wars and safely home loaded with honor. Say my request unjust and spurn me back, but if it be not so, thou art not honest, and the gods will plague thee that thou restrainst from me the duty which to a mother's part belongs. He turns away. Down, lady. Let us shame him with our knees. To his servant Coriolanus longs more pride than pity to our prayers. Down. so shall we home to Rome and die among our neighbors. Come, let us go.
Mother! Mother! What have you done? Behold, the heavens do ope, the gods look down, and this unnatural scene they laugh at.
Oh.
You have won a happy victory for Rome. But for your son, believe it. Believe it most dangerously with whom you have prevailed. If not most mortal to him. But let it come. Aufidius, though I cannot make true wars, I'll frame convenient peace. Now, Aufidius, were you in my stead, would you have heard a mother less, or granted less? Aufidius,
I was moved.
I dare be sworn you were. And sir, it is no small thing to make mine eyes to sweat compassion. But sir, what peace you'll make, advise me. For my part, I'll not back to Rome. I'll back with you and pray you stand to me in this cause. Oh. Why? Oh. Ladies, you deserve to have a temple built to you. All of our swords could not have made this peace. Come, enter with us.
I am glad thou hast set thy mercy and thy honor at difference in me. Out of that, I shall make myself a form of fortune.
Is possible so short a time can alter the condition of a man?
There is difference between a grub and a butterfly, yet your butterfly was a grub. This Marcius has gone from man to dragon. He has wings. He's more than a creeping thing.
He loved his mother dearly.
Good news! Good news! Good news! The ladies have prevailed! The Volscian is dislodged, and Marcia's gone. A merrier day did never yet greet Rome.
Art thou certain this is true? Is most certain?
As certain as I know the sun is fired.
This is good news. This Volumnia is worth that of chairmen, senators, patricians, a city full of tribunes such as you.
Firstly, the gods bless you for your tidings, and next, accept my thankfulness.
I think we all have cause to give great thanks.
There near the city.
Almost at point to enter.
Behold! Our patroness, the life of Rome! Call together your tribes, make triumphant fires, and praise the gods. Strew flowers before them. Unshout the words that banish Marcius and repeal him with the welcome of his mother. Cry, welcome, ladies, welcome! Welcome, ladies! Welcome!
Lords, I am returned, your soldier, no more infected with my country's love than when I parted hence, but still subsisting under your great command. You are to know that prosperously and with bloody passage I have led your wars into the gates of Rome. We have made peace with no less honor to the Volscis as shame to the Romans. And here we deliver, together with the seal of the Senate, what we have compounded on.
Read it not, noble lords, but tell the traitor in the highest degree he hath abused your powers.
Traitor.
Aye, traitor, Marcius.
Marcius.
Aye, Marcius, Caius Marcius, dost thou think I'll grace thee with that robbery? Thy stolen name, Coriolanus in Coriolis. You, lords and heads of the state, perfidiously he has betrayed your business and given up for certain drops of salt. Your city, Rome, I say your city to his wife and mother, breaking his oath and resolution like a twist of the rotten silk, never admitting counsel of the war, but at his mother's tears he whined and roared away your victory, that pages blushed at him, and men of heart looked wondering each at others.
Hearest thou, Mars?
Name not the god, thou boy of tears. No more.
Measureless liar, thou hast made my heart too great for what contains it. Boy! Ooh, pardon me, lords. 'Tis the first time that e'er I was forced to scold. Your judgments, my grave lords, must give this cur the lie, and his own notion, who wears my stripes impressed upon him, and who must bear my beating to his grave, shall join together to thrust the lie onto him.
Well, peace, both, and hear me speak.
Cut me to pieces, Volscis, men and lads. Stain all your edges on me. Boy! False hound. If you have writ your annals true, 'tis there that, like an eagle in a dove cage, I fluttered your Volscis and Coriolis. Alone I did it.
Why, noble lords, will you be put in mind of his blind fortune, which was your shame, by this unholy braggart, for your own eyes and ears? Insolent villain! Kill him now!
Tread not upon him, masters, all be quiet. Put up your swords.
My lords, when you shall know, as in this rage provoked by him you cannot, the great danger which this man's life did owe you, you'll rejoice that he is thus cut off. Please it your honors to call me to your senate, I'll deliver myself your loyal servant, or endure your heaviest censure.
Bear from hence his body.
Thy rage is gone, and I am struck with sorrow. Beat thou the drum, that it speak mournfully. Though in this city he hath widowed and unchilded many a one, which to this hour bewail the injury. Yet he shall have a noble memory.